I'm doing pop culture, entertainment, things like that, and you probably heard some experts signed a letter in support of Amber Heard, and now it's on 300 signatures. Now, what I say is this. First of all, we could have like 4.6 million signatures, and it won't matter because what Amber and her side needs is evidence to prove what she's saying, not signatures. Every single expert in the world could sign this thing. Well, every single expert in the world could sign this thing. It won't matter. We need audio, video, reliable witnesses, real photos, or something to prove her claims, which didn't happen in Virginia. Some people would say it happened in the UK, but we know a 6-week jury trial that was publicized is a lot more credible than behind closed doors and the opinion of like one guy. So this tweet is from, it looks like an official account called Open Letter for Amber Heard. Let's check it out for a second. Okay, so it's an actual Twitter account, Open Letter for Amber Heard. They've got almost 2,000 followers, which is not so impressive. They've been around since October 2022. You'd think they'd have more, but alright. And this one here says, if you believe in our letter and are an expert or organization working in the field of IPV, DV, and or SA, you can sign at the link in our bio. We appreciate you all, and don't worry, facts don't matter, evidence doesn't matter. Did you watch the trial? That doesn't matter. Just sign the letter for the political purpose and narrative, and we'll be all good. We want to live in a world where victim-blaming tropes aren't the norm, where R-word culture isn't awarded and celebrated, and where people who allege the R-word and abuse are not ridiculed, mocked, threatened, and silenced. Well, here's the problem. Those people aren't. Those people are taken seriously. I would hear out anybody. They don't need evidence. What they need is to be genuine for me to hear them out. Now, to actually punish the person, there should be some kind of evidence. I'm not saying we need Sherlock Holmes to come in, dissect the situation, and if there's nothing there, there's nothing there. We can use common sense and judgment, but in this specific case about Johnny and Amber, and a few other specific cases, but mostly this one, the accuser is suspect. If a woman came up to me at work, hell, on the train, off the street, said she was abused or something, I'd hear her out wholeheartedly. I wouldn't be like, no, yeah, where's the evidence? That's not how this works. That's how this works with you know who. Because there was evidence that pointed to the contrary, that pointed to the fact that she, in fact, did the wrongdoing. So I really dislike how these people make these narratives and make it sound like people defending Johnny are against all women. That's the best they can do. They have to say that. They have to make us seem like we've got enemies that are actually people we care about and want to hear from. It's a real low thing to do. We love seeing the support. Thank you. Looks like someone wrote in the sand, experts for Amber. I guess they're thinking about Mera there. But the Mera that won't be in Aquaman 2 for more than 5 minutes, I hear, and probably Warner Bros. Didn't want her in there, but they had to based on contract now. Let's see what some people are saying. Patty C says, and shout out to her by the way, you are supporting a woman who has abused every partner she has ever had, nothing to be proud of. It's no wonder many of the signers are rethinking their decision. And yet you support someone who was arrested for DV against their ex-wife, hit their sister and their female friend. Seems hypocritical. Yes, you know who was arrested in 2009. Mute. Alright, gonna always have the memes here. And we've got another meme here. Alright. Then we have somebody posting about the bruise kit and how Amber used the bruise kit and most likely put that ice cream in Johnny's hand. It just doesn't seem like something Johnny would do. Fall asleep with that chocolate ice cream like that? I don't know. So you're helping to further abuse and defame her victim. Well, isn't that special? Thanks for letting us know you stand with an abuser. So you openly support a proven abuser. Hard for you. Yeah, you could say proven. Sad to see Women for Change are now advocates for domestic violence against men. We love to see experts supporting a woman who hits other women. We know victims are in good hands, and I bet like most of them, if not like a majority, didn't know about this here. They probably didn't know about it. They probably only look up and hear about the good things they hear about Amber and the defenses. So I'm wondering how many of them actually have heard this story. Amber Heard arrested in 2009 on charge of hitting girlfriend. So it went from 130 to 300. All right. I mean, even 1,000 or 2,000 or something wouldn't be that impressive. All right. Let's look at this here. 4.6 plus million signatures supporting Amber. Now, I know what my opponents might say. Well, they're not experts. Oh, yeah? Out of 4.6 million people, how many experts do you think signed this? How many experts do you think support getting Amber Heard out of Aquaman 2? Well, we've got no way to know. However, if you think about common sense and mathematical probability, out of that many people, I'm sure there's at least like 300 experts in the mix there. So out of these 4.6 million, there's bound to be experts and people from all walks of life. Let me know what you think down below. Doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. And if you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.